Okay, so congrats on your new show. How does this all feel?
It feels pretty surreal. I feel like this is the first moment I've had in 2 weeks to actually be like, oh, I have a show. There's people here to celebrate me for this show, so I feel great.
And then you've had some amazing A-list guests so far that we've seen some clips of. What's one thing that surprised you about some of these guests? Maybe something that you weren't expecting them to be like?
I mean, I knew they were all going to be lovely and supportive, but I think I'm continuously taken aback by just how supportive people are. Some people have taken flights and landed straight to go do my show. Some people have canceled things, rescheduled things, and I'm really taken aback by that. I'm a new show, I'm just starting out, so I've been continuously overwhelmed by just people's support.
And then looking forward to the future, who are some guests that you'd like to have on your show? I know a lot of fans really want you to have BTS.
Yes, BTS, BLACKPINK, Dwayne Johnson, Selena Gomez, Emma Watson. I want Michelle Obama, Barack Obama, the list goes on. I want to have everybody on my show.
And then, so you got your start on YouTube. Who are some other YouTube creators that you'd like to have on for maybe segments or interviews in the future?
Rhett and Link were actually on my show today, the one I taped today. I love Shane Dawson. I'd love to have him on my show and pick his brain because I think he's revolutionized the YouTube landscape. Miranda sings, Colleen, I'd love to have her. My friends like Kingsley, Hannah Hart, Grace Helbig, Mary Hart.
It would be amazing to see you and Shane Dawson break down some conspiracy theories.
100%.
And then fans are really wanting to know, are you going to still be uploading continuously to your regular YouTube while you're still on the show? I know you're super busy. It must be crazy.
Yeah, the schedule's pretty crazy, I won't lie. I'm not abandoning YouTube by any means, but I think my upload rate will decrease a little bit. But once I'm wrapped, I'm going to go back to uploading a little bit more regularly. So not abandoning it, just not as regimented.
And then you are really paving the way for so many different types of women and people of color. What does it feel like being this voice for people who previously didn't see someone like them on the screen?
Obviously it's a huge honor. I'm very humbled to be in this position. Anything I can do to help continue to pave that path like so many women before me have done, of course, is a huge honor. Having said that, of course, it's also pressure, It's nerve-wracking. I do feel like a lot of people are riding on the success of this show, and I do feel like it's much bigger than me as well. And so I really am investing 110% of myself to make sure it's everything it needs to be.
And then looking back to when you first started your channel, did you ever think anything like this would ever happen?
No. Absolutely not. I still, in this moment, don't believe this is happening, so there's no way younger Lily thought this was going to happen.
What do you think the younger version of you would say if she saw where you are today?
Stop lying. That's not where you are. No, I think she'd be really proud. A lot of times in my career, I'm meeting someone or doing something, or I'm in a place, and I always think, little Lily would be losing her mind over this, and that kind of is what drives me and motivates me to keep going. It's making that inner child in me happy.
And then, looking back to the past, who are some comedians that you personally looked up to?
Growing up, I looked up to Russell Peters a lot, especially being a fellow Canadian. I used to watch all of his specials. I thought he was so funny. I loved how he did comedy through a very specific cultural lens, and he wasn't apologetic about that. He was very unapologetic, and I feel like a lot of that is in my work today.
And then, what are you hoping that viewers get out of your show?
Just a good time. It's 1:30 in the morning, whether they watch it on NBC or they watch it on YouTube the next day. Good vibes, positivity, and someone that is, like I just said, unapologetically herself. I am doing comedy through a very specific lens. It's through my personal life experiences. I want them to get to know me, not just a template of a host. I want them to get to know Lily.